What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. I hope everybody's having a swell day. Just for reference, it is February 20th, 2023, and me and some buddies were talking. It's one of those things when you're into crypto and you're into computers, you're always like trying to find the next thing. And I don't think this is the next thing, but it is interesting. So I figured I would talk to you guys about it and maybe get your guys' opinion. But I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on the A series cards. So the A2000 is the one we're specifically talking about. And I got to looking at it. I got online. They're plentiful. You can find them all over the place. They're under 300 bucks. You can actually find them on eBay for around 240 to 260 range. Brand new for about 270, 280. Um, and they're low power. So they don't cost a lot to run. I'll show you all that here in a second. And they're surprisingly one of the most profitable graphics cards right now. Obviously, all that is subject to change at any time because the market is always fluctuating. But let's go take a look at it, and it is surprising. It is. I have an A2000. I think I might break it out and put it on a test bench and just see what we can do. Let me minimize that. So let's select, where we at? Show more A2000. So one A2000, calculate that out. And normally you can get better hash rates or better wattage than what to mine. What to mine is kind of like a baseline, just for reference. And right now, an A2000 is profiting 15 cents a day. That's a lot for a card that's going for on Amazon 279, on eBay 259, and these are buy it now prices. These aren't auctions, so it's not like it's some crazy low price. It's up there hitting in the category of cards that cost quite a bit more. So for reference, let's look at like a 3080. A 3080 is profiting 26 cents a day, but a 3080 is quite a bit more expensive than 200 and some dollars. And it costs more to run too. Well, let's check out like a 3070. So 3070 is doing 16 cents a day. So 3070 is doing 1 penny more a day. And I don't think 3070s are going for mid $200 range. What about? I don't think the 60. Yeah, I don't think. I don't think AMD is great on Octopus. What about a 6800? Let's just look at it for reference. Grin. It's profitable on Grin right now, but yeah, not on Octopus like we were talking about. 3060 Ti. What about those? 8 cents a day on Conflux. So yeah, it is surprising. Now jumping up into the 40 series, but they are significantly more expensive. They're slaying some Octopus. 4070 Ti, 28 cents. But for reference, a 4070 Ti is also $900. So barrier of entry on these 2000 series cards really low. They are limited to some of the things that they can mine because they have a very low core clock. So they don't mine core intensive stuff very well. So right now they're only profitable on Conflux and almost on Ravencoin. They lose 1 penny a day. Vertcoin they lose 3 cents a day. Ergo they lose 2 cents a day. So they're not quite as flexible as some of the other NVIDIA cards, and they don't have the benefit of being able to be like a gaming card. I think you can run a monitor off of them, but this is not what I would consider a gaming card. So resale later on down the line is probably going to take a hit, but that doesn't mean they're still not a good buy. And all this is just food for thought. By the way, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to run out and buy A2000s. I'm not telling you to run out and buy anything or sell anything. Just one of those things that seeing like a workstation specific card, because that's kind of what this is, like a prosumer workstation card being competitive and also cost effective is very unusual. Normally, these prosumer cards are really expensive and their performance just doesn't line up, especially with mining. So that's why I just thought it was interesting to take a look at. But before we get off here, I did want to take a look at CoinMarketCap because stuff is doing things and things is doing stuff. We have a $24,908 Bitcoin, almost a $25,000 Bitcoin, up 1.6% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum's at $1,701, up 0.7% in the last 24 hours. XRP, 39 cents. It's up 1.6% in the last 24 hours. Dogecoin, 8.7 cents. Ethereum Classic, there we go, $23.57. Monero, $161.29. And then I wanted to take a look at Conflux. A lot of people think Conflux is about to fall out of the sky, and it seems to be doing a lot of green. But, you know, they can't go up forever, ladies and gentlemen. So 33 cents right now. It is up 61% in the last 24 hours. Holy smokes. So, yeah, that's something. The volume, 871 million. So there's a lot of volume going on with it right now. But I know that doesn't always mean a good thing. Could be a bad thing. Could be a trap. So I think I'm going to be pulling my A2000 out, putting it in a little test machine by itself, and getting that bad boy up and running, because for the money, I don't think much can actually compete with it. Price to performance wise on Conflux, of course. We're talking about other algorithms. Other cards do apply. So that being said, I'm going to sign off. I hope y'all have a good night. I'll see you on the next one. Adios.